Have you ever had to drive around for 10 or 15 or minutes or maybe longer to try to find a parking spot on campus? I know I have. Every day I see people driving between the two parking lots near my building for at least 10 minutes trying to find a parking spot. This is clearly a problem that needs to be addressed on campus. Students are paying at least $43 per semester to bring their car to campus. That means that everybody should at least be able to have their own parking spot since they're paying so much per semester to be able to bring their car. Indiana State definitely needs more student parking on campus. Today, I will tell you about why Indiana State University needs to add more parking lots or garages to our campus. I will tell you why we need more parking and how we can work with the school to come up with ideas to create more parking on campus. Lastly, I will help you visualize what campus would be like and look like if we were to have more parking on campus for students. First, I will tell you about why we need more parking. Many colleges and universities are trying to find new ways to expand parking due to a rise in enrollment over the years. According to the article by Dorset and Jeppesen, parking resources can play a vital role in advancing the campus mission of becoming a better environmental steward. Our campus definitely has limited parking for students, and this is most likely due to the rise in enrollment over the past 10 years or so. Unlike other campuses, freshmen are allowed to bring their cars to campus the first year at Indiana State University, and this causes a struggle with finding parking spots for everybody. There are only so many parking spots on campus that students are allowed to park in, and that are for students only and not staff only. And this causes a decrease in the amount that students can park in. According to the article by Miller, Ball, Slegman, and Tumlin, the most obvious way to resolve these issues is to build parking garages or peripheral parking lots. So a peripheral surface parking lot would be like your basic parking lot like we have now. It's obviously not the best idea to add more of these at Indiana State University because we're already low on space and we're not really able to expand past what we already have on campus. And then the parking garage would be like your basic parking garage, and this would probably be the better option for us to have more parking because we would be able to build a parking garage on top of the parking lots we already have. Next, I will present some ideas on how to expand parking on campus. The parking problem at Indiana State University can be solved through brainstorming and planning. My idea is to have at least 2 spots per dorm room on campus. If we have at least 2 spots per dorm room, then that should cover about the amount of spots that we need. Some rooms do have 3 people, but we can count on not everybody bringing their car to campus their first year. If you calculate the towers, then you would need roughly 1,800 parking spots. Everyone should accept the action that I have explained, because if we go through with a plan similar to what I have talked about, then there would not be any more fighting for parking spots on campus. If we estimate roughly the amount of spots we would need for all of the residence halls on campus, it would be about 5,000 spots. Third, I will help you visualize what campus would be like if there were enough parking for all on-campus students. If there were enough parking for all on-campus students, then there would be no more fighting for parking. There would be ease in coming to campus and just being able to find a parking spot right away. You wouldn't be late for class anymore if you're a commuter trying to find a parking spot, or if you were running late that morning and you're on your way back to campus, you wouldn't have to waste time trying to find a parking spot. There are multiple ways to help with these issues, like building a parking garage. In the article by Dorset and Jeppesen, they give an idea about making solar coverings for cars on the top level of a parking garage. And if we were to do solar coverings for these cars, then we would get solar energy from them. And the solar energy from those solar coverings would be able to possibly light other buildings on campus or just create energy for other buildings on campus to use. so therefore it would be more efficient overall. Lastly, a call to action is important because it helps get things done quicker. In this case, a call to action could be to meet with a group of people that work with the correct departments on campus. In conclusion, there are many different actions that can be taken to help the parking issue campus. The most obvious action would be to set up a meeting with Residential Life, Parking Services, and the president of the university.